What is happening, Magnus? This was sent to me, and I'm told it is for straight men. And straight men only. Well, that would be me. Let's check this out and see what it is all about.
This video is for straight men and straight men only.
I must say that this person fooled me for a split second. Until I heard the voice and saw the neck. The neck is a tad thick. But let's continue.
I'm sorry, but how in the world could you not like me? Yes, I'm a trans woman.
I love the, the hair flip with the attitude. Oh, honey.
In the world could you not like me? Yes, I'm a trans woman. I'm a doll. Like, what is so different about dating me than a cis woman? I can do everything that she can.
Oh boy, this video might be long.
Yes, I'm a trans woman. I'm a doll. Like, what is so different about dating me than a cis woman?
Other than the obvious of you being biologically a male, what's the difference? I can only get that voice from a woman that smokes or from a woman that's been on PEDs, performance enhancing drugs, or a woman with hormonal problems that made her voice too deep. Okay? We can tell clearly that that is a male voice, attempting to sound female or feminine. So that's one thing that they can give us that you can't. Also, depending on whether you have had the hardware removed or not, that's another thing that they can give us that you cannot. And if you have had the hardware removed and then shaped into something that resembles theirs, it's still not the same. Now, I've never been down there on a trans woman, but I'm assuming that it doesn't smell the same, or taste the same, or feel the same. That's the one thing. Women smell different from men. They do. They smell different from men. Now, if you're taking, what do they call it? If you're undergoing gender affirming care, as they call it, if you're taking the drugs that are supposed to change you into as much into a female as possible, I don't know if that would change your smell, but I personally really love the smell of a woman. I can always tell male smell. And male smell is repulsive sexually. We don't want male smell. Okay? We don't want male taste. Okay? We don't want male voice. The breasts. I don't know if your breasts are from... It looks like they're probably implants. Most men on this planet want real breasts on a woman, real booty on a woman. Most men do not like BBLs and all the fake lips and all the fakery that's going on. We prefer a naturally attractive woman to our tastes. Okay, because if you have work done, except for certain maybe minor, plastic surgery, it's going to be an issue in the future. I didn't even know, but I have a friend that has breast implants, and she told me you have to get maintenance done on them every few years. I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of felt one before. I've never been with a woman that had fake breasts, but one of my friends kind of let me touch. It felt a little hard. Like, I don't, that's another thing. Men feel different from women also, okay? Let me tell you something. So the closest I got to having a man in my bed was dating a fit chick. And this chick was solid and heavy. She was my height. She was solid and heavy. And I've talked to other guys about this in the gym. The gym rats that date fitness chicks, they're heavier than normal chicks because of the dense muscle. They're harder than normal women because of the extra muscle. It's the denseness, the heaviness. And I was touching her. I was sitting there I do not like this. I was talking to my boy the other day. He actually messes with this chick that competes. And she's off and on cycle, off and on, or whatever. And I've seen her recently. She looks much better off cycle. But he told me, he was like, yeah, man, and I knew what he was saying. Like, he was like, I didn't really have no softness, no meat to grab onto. Okay, male biology is different. We're heavier, we're thicker. Our skin is thick as hell compared to women. Our skin is thicker, we're rougher, we're gruffer, we're bigger, we're heavier, we're denser. If you don't, that chick, that ended real fast. I was like, this is too hard. Like, sometimes you see these fit chicks and you're like, hey, it looks great, but it doesn't feel great. You know what I'm saying? Like, Scarlett's great. She's nice, soft, feminine, and sweet smelling. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need all of that. We need the feminine voice. We need the from birth vagina. Okay. Another thing that you can't do that women can do is you can't have children. Okay. You cannot carry any children. You don't get to feel it growing in your belly and talk to the baby and see the baby. If you want to watch the birth, you don't see the baby come out the birth canal. You don't get to cut the umbilical cord. You don't have that beautiful moment between husband and wife or father and mother of seeing the baby born. That's another thing that you can't do. Another thing that you can't do is walk authentically feminine. Okay? So, every single time I've seen, whether it's a gay man, an extremely effeminate gay man, or a trans woman walking, I know that it is a male walking. Every single time. Because one thing about it is, women are built differently. They have these things called hips, and even if they don't really have hips, they have the body mechanics of having female hips. Female hips sway differently than a man that switches. Okay? If you see a man switching his hips, it's different than a woman whose hips sway naturally. Okay? There is a masculineness to it. There's a stiffness to it that we can see. And it's not attractive to the majority of us. You get what I'm saying? To a straight man, it's not attractive. It appears as if someone's trying to be something that they're not. You know what I'm saying? It feels kind of like bravado, robust. It's like it says you're trying too hard. That's what it says. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like, even like a straight man who's walking around, like, bruh, you do not have any luggage. Why are you walking like that? What are you overcompensating for that you have to walk like that? I've seen guys in the gym doing that. I'm like, bruh, like, he don't even look like he works out, but he's kind of thin. And so I just one dude I'm thinking of at this old gym I used to go to. God, I'm like, why does he think he's so tough? He thinks he's so damn tough. You didn't have that. You had to see him. Trust me. You know who he looked like? I'm gonna tell you who he looked like too. He looked a lot like that dude that they have playing the hood. Ironheart. Yeah, Ironheart. So that's another thing you can't do. You can't move like a woman. Another thing you can't do is think like a woman. You can try to think like a woman. You try your best to be as effeminate as possible. I know someone who had a family member that transitioned male to female. And their idea of what feminine was, they felt was... The person speaking to me about it was female. They felt it was so stupid of what he thought he needed to do to be feminine. The way he needed to wear his makeup, the way he needed to walk, the way he needed to move his hands when he spoke. It was like he had no clue. It was almost like it's like how men kind of make fun of women, how women may act, like and stuff like that. That's what he thought it was, when it really wasn't. You get what I'm saying? So you don't even get the true mind of a woman. Listen, when I see gay men, when I see gay men that are extremely effeminate, they still look like gay men when they are behaving how they're behaving. They don't look like women. It's effeminate, but they don't look spot on like women. You get what I'm saying? Those are just a few off the top of the head that I can think of. There's no comparison. There really is no comparison to what you call a cis woman. To a woman that's born female. To a woman that was always female. There's no comparison. It kind of reminds me of like a kit car. Back in the day, I think what you could buy a kit car, you buy a set, this whole thing that you could retrofit onto a Fiero. I like those. They're little sporty cars in the 80s. So you could fit it onto a Fiero and make it look like a Lamborghini or a Ferrari or something like that, right? At the end of the day, it's still Fiero. You get what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about. So that's it right there. I mean, it can do a whole lot of things that you can't. I don't understand why you even made the video, but I'm being cordial, I'm being nice, I'm being respectful. I'm just telling you the truth. Unless a man is bisexual or bi-curious or gay, I can't really see, in gay, he's going to want the penis. So you can't get it removed if you want a gay man. So if you are, look, straight men don't go for trans women, no matter what they tell you. Listen, the only way a straight man can go for a trans woman is that you pass so well that it would shock him to find out that you are male. You get what I'm saying? That means you fooled him. You get what I'm saying? He's not truly going for you. He's going for what you're trying to appear to be. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that you have to fool him into it. Because otherwise, you take your pants down. If you still got the weaponry, that's going to be a major, major problem. You know what I'm saying? If he gets down there, he figures it out, that could be a major, major problem. So that's another thing with trans women. Make sure you tell people up front who you are. I remember when I used to be on Tinder, I would see, sometimes I would see women and, they would be like, I'm trans. And, okay, swipe left. You know what I mean? But at least they told you. They told you. That protects you from a whole lot of possible violence and unaliving that could happen by fooling a straight man who may not recognize all the signs. Oh, in my video with that, post the comments down below. Let me know what you all think. If you enjoyed my thoughts on this, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and share. 10 million subscribers.